Your choice, your choice. I did give you a choice to sit on the chair.
Sorry.
I gave you a choice. Alright, everybody here? Yeah? Can? Okay. What do you see? The map. Someone, what do you see?
Names.
Oh, do you see your name? No. Parts of names. They're just parts of names. You don't see your full name anymore. Yeah? We in Citibank like that. We're just part of the organization.
Yeah.
So don't be so proud of your name. You're just part of the organization. Yes or no?
Yes.
If you were to turn this around, would you be able to see your position in the company?
No.
No. So don't be so proud about the position of your company, or position that you have in the company. You're just part of the organization. The story is everybody important?
Yes.
Yes, yes. For example, let's say who's this? Tamina. Let's say Tamina is a person who frequently comes in late. Example. Frequently comes in late. What will happen to the man? You'll be weak, you'll be broken because of this one person called Tamina, who always comes late. So what should we do about her? Because you know, because of one person, the whole team goes down the drain. So what should you do about her? Counsel,
Guide her.
coach, advise, train, do whatever it takes. You know, not yet. Not yet. You will give this person the benefit of the doubt first. You help, you advise. Maybe she's going through a bad patch. Maybe she's ill. Maybe she's taking care of somebody who's ill at home. Or for whatever reason she's late. Yeah. So you do the counseling, you do the training, you do the mentoring, you do whatever it takes. Because she's part of your family. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. But if she doesn't want to change, after all that training, counseling, mentoring, she doesn't want to change, then what you do with her?
Replace.
Huh?
Let her go.
Let her go. Do not transfer her. You know why? Because my boss said, do not transfer rubbish. You throw rubbish. Hashtag If you transfer rubbish, the smell will always come your way. So you do whatever it takes in the most legal and halal sense of the word to help her out. But if she doesn't want to change, you tell her to get another job. Because you know, because of her, the whole team goes down the drain. The whole team will get a bad name. The whole team will not get the bonus at the end of the year because of that one person. So you will help, advise, do whatever it takes to bring her back to the right track. Now I mentioned this now. And I said there were gaps. And what did you do? You close the gaps. Why did you close the gaps? I just pointed out the gaps, but why did you close it?
Because it makes the mat weaker.
So when the mat, when it looks nicer, when the gaps are closed,
It makes the mat stronger.
it makes the mat stronger. So when you come together, you're close together, you become stronger. Yes or no?
Yes.
What do you do to come together? When you go into Citibank, you hold hands together, is it? No. What do you do?
Build rapport. Yeah.
Yeah?
Build rapport.
Build rapport. You do your salam mesra. The more you communicate, the closer you get. The less you communicate, there will be gaps. Oh, that's a rap song. Good. And when we talk about communicate, it's not just about salam mesra building rapport all the time. There are times you need to praise, smash. Time you need to tell people in their face and put them in their place. Yeah. The thing is, constantly communicate so you become closer. the less you communicate, you start to have those gaps. Are you all in the building of Citibank? Are you all in the same floor? No. So sometimes you don't meet one another. Yes or no? So send your WhatsApps. You know, how are you? Are you still alive? What's your bangao today? You know what I mean? I mean, there is no excuse. How many times have you gone in that lift in that building and you notice that nobody talks to one another? Everybody's looking at their feet, comparing their shoes to one another. You hardly talk, and I'm not. Don't make me start with all the branches who you hardly meet at all sometimes, right? So you must communicate with everybody, not just with the bosses, but your subordinates and your peers, and especially you guys who come in under this thing called the management training scheme, which you were part of once upon a time ago, and you are still actually. You're still the special people. You are. So constantly communicate to ensure that you still have that bond. Or not, what happens? Look at your group number 1, is it both of you?
Yeah.
In the management training? When you first enter the management training scheme, your group were how many people?
21.
21 now?
60.
Because they hardly meet, the bond breaks. Bond breaks means maybe like somebody is going through a bad patch and the team members didn't know about it, and he or she suffered alone and they left. I mean, if the bond was still there, probably they would stay longer. You don't know. So for the rest of you who are here, you want to take advantage of that bond so that you could seek help. Remember that point I made? You want to make everybody as good as you, yes or no? Why? Why do you want to make everybody as good as you?
It will be ultimately beneficial for me.
How?
If everyone is as good as me, then everyone has different skills, so at some point I can learn something from them. If I give something to them, then I can learn something from them as well.
Okay, I'll add one more thing to you. You want to make everybody as good as you, so that one day when you are sick, one day when you are poor, one day when you have problems, so many people can help you out. If you don't make the people around you as good as you, one day when you are in trouble, nobody can help you out because they are worse off. So you want to get everybody as good as you. If there was an objective that you have before you leave the organization or before you go for that next promotion, you want to get all those other people in that department just as good as you. If you don't do that, you know what happens? You will be always the source of knowledge. Meaning when they have problems, they go to you and they'll call you up at 3 o'clock in the morning just to solve a problem. And when you become totally dependent on them, what happens to you? You will stay in that job forever. You will never get the promotion. Why? Because you're always needed there. So you have intention to move up in the ranks. You better start getting all those people to be able, qualified, knowledgeable to do your job. Only then can you move on. Get them to be as good as you. Okay? Which is better? Namas alone or namas in a group? In a group. Jama'ah. This is your jama'ah. Citibank is your group, your family, your jama'ah. When you do namas in a jama'ah, you go into the lines, into the soft. Yes or no? Yes. Every day when you go to work, you go into your lines, your specializations. Yeah, some of you are in treasury, some of you are in finance, some of you are in audit, some of you God knows where. You know, you go into your specializations. Yes or no? You go into your soul every day. And when you go into your soul during namaz, let's say the person next to you, his line is not as straight as yours, then what should you do about him? You correct him. You get him to be in line with you. Yes or no? And if he doesn't want straight, meaning to get your legs straight. In Citibank, you want to get your hearts straight. Your hearts in line. Hearts in line means you want to always think good of one another. Not think bad of one another. There are many characters in the bank, I totally understand. But the thing is, you're all under one bank. So even though you're different departments, you all have the same objective, the success of the bank, yes or no? So work together. One mind, one body, one spirit. Then you become strong. But if your heart is not in line with the people around you, then my suggestion is go get another job. Maybe your life starts there. But while you choose to be under the same bank, if there are problems, solve it. Discuss. If you have to fight among one another, fight. Fight professionally, not fight emotionally. Because who choose to be in this bank?
Me.
Who?
Me.
Hand here, who?
Me.
Will there be problems?
Yes.
No problem, no?
Fun.
Every problem has a
Solution.
Every solution begins with whom?
Me.
Whose choice?
My choice.
So stop bangawing. Say loudly.
Strong.
Turn to the person next to you, say in the face.
Strong.